Hello, twin flames, soulmates, twin souls. This is Brainy Twin Gemini for September 14th, 2021. First and foremost, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs. It really warms my heart, and I love you all so much. If you're new to this channel is about the twin flame collective energy. We support each other on this channel. It's about spirituality, the law of attraction, so many things. So if this resonates, kindly sub and like. I really would appreciate it. Primarily everything that I do from pen to paper. I get these significant signs and synchronicities every single day, and I believe these are messages that I'm meant to give to you. My twin and I have found each other after a year and a half of separation, and we've been doing a lot of spiritual grounding and a lot of spiritual healing. And I've been in and out, but we're committed to guiding you back to the light of each other. He's not always here, but he's here in spiritual wise. And today I've been getting some very significant messages over the last week. And again, I strictly flip the cards out of my own entertainment. The cards always resonate with my journal. So each day I see profound signs, and these signs I believe are signs that I'm meant to share with you. This is a gift, and gifts are meant to be given. One thing I will say is there's a lot of false twin flames out there giving advice, and they're not really on this journey. This is a perplexing journey. Most of you never asked for this to happen. It just came and slapped you in the face, and it's left you in a state of confusion and disarray. So we are here to guide you back to the light of oneself and ultimately the light of each other. So the last 24 hours, I've been seeing the number 111. And just to give you an example, I work in finance, and when I sign in the morning, I have 111 emails, like 111 likes on my YouTube channel. So these numbers just they jump out at me. So I normally jot them down, and then I try and interpret the spiritual meaning for that. And then yesterday, a ladybug flew right over to me, and it walked right over to me, and then I was counting the spots on the ladybug, because the spots on the ladybug look how it tells you how old the ladybug was or is. And so I was counting the dots on the ladybug, and then it just flew away. So to me, that was a very significant sign, and it's such a beautiful sign because it represents lady love, and luck is on your side. Wishes and dreams are coming into fruition. Worries begin to disappear and happiness comes about. Let things flow at their natural pace. In divine time, our wishes will come true. Other attributes include abundance, astral projection, balance, color, enlightenment, faith, forgiving, joy, knowledge, luck, passive aggression, past lives. Sorry, my allergies are acting up. Play, protection, rebirth, trust, wishes fulfilled. And the number 111, if you see this appearing in your life, it's such a very, very good sign. And it resonates with the ladybug, and it's crazy how this stuff happens. So you're attracting everything that matches your energetic vibration. You have the strength to leave the past behind. You allow your true individuality to awaken. You're ready to make a difference. You are ready to start something new and recognize and seize opportunities presented to you. So all very, very good things. There's one thing I do want to say. I have this word storm written there, and there's a lot of storms in some of your lives right now. And if this resonates, great. If it doesn't, just pack it away in your pocket. Not everything is going to resonate. Sorry, excuse me. Allergy season for me. Not everything is going to resonate. So kindly just pack it away in your pocket. But the storm, and the message that I got late last night was, we all go through storms in our life, and it's how you weather that storm. Are you going to wallow, or are you going to whistle? And storms are meant to condition and strengthen our soul. And if you wallow with whatever, then you're going to continue to manifest that negativity into your life. Look at storms that enter your life as lessons, and and trials and tribulations. So that's what I have for you as it relates. There's so much more in my journal, but I always like doing the cards because it really does give me great entertainment. So again, if you're new, I do 4 cards. 4 is my birth number. I just let the cards fall as they may. And I'm going to ask for 4 cards. So if 4 fall out, I'll take them. But if 4 doesn't fall out, then I just wait for 1 card, and I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. And so what I normally do is I have what is the masculine energy, their current energy. We live in the moment. We don't live in the past. So that's 1. And we don't live in the future. We live in the moment. Three cards, please. Two cards, please. Sorry folks, we do offer coaching. I do offer readings as to where you are now. I can't. This stuff is too much. So as the ladybug and 111, there's rebirth and new beginnings. Usually if I ask for one, I get one. 1 card, please. Sorry folks, sometimes it takes time. Thank you. Yeah, that's exactly one of the things I wrote in my journal today. Okay, so inner child right now. So what I can say about this particular card, and this is masculine energy as of now, and if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Part of this journey is healing that inner child. And when you come into each other in whatever form that you come to each other, whether it be, you know, some people say that you have to connect in the physical. You don't have to connect in the physical. You can connect like online. That's how my twin and I came together, believe it or not. Both of us met on an online dating app, and neither one of us had ever been on an online dating app, and nor have we ever since then. And it doesn't matter. If you're meant to come together, you'll come together in any mechanism that you are meant to come together. But when you do come together, you kind of invoke this healing process right away, right from inception. And what it's intended to do is it's intended to heal that inner child. We all have an inner child. Many of us that are on this journey, not all, have some inner child wounds that we need to heal. And right now, the masculine energy is looking at their inner child, and they're healing that inner child, which is phenomenal. It's beautiful. It's one of the final phases of getting into, if that is what you want, back into that physical reunion. You have to identify, and it's all kind of a sequential, because I went through it. And what generally happens, what happened in my particular case, is when that inner child was ready to be healed, you are almost like you have a dark night of the soul, and you're crying, and you kind of don't know what is going on at the time. But what you're really doing is you're healing that inner child, and a lot of the masculine energy is healing that inner child. They're getting to the end of the cycle and finding the light within themselves, and I love it. Mirroring, okay, here's the mirroring card. Mirroring is exactly what it is. Feminine energy can maybe feel this crying, this healing. Sometimes when you mirror each other, that energy, you feel each other's energy frequency is the best way to put it. And you're mirroring back and forth. Sometimes too, when you come into each other, it's like you're looking in the mirror, because you're twins, you're twin souls, and you're a mirror of each other. So what you may find is that your inner child wounds are very similar. You could be, and this is, I'm just throwing this out there, you could be, both could be victims of abuse, child abuse, or you grew up with addiction, some form of whatever you have very many similarities in your life. And when you come to each other in the physical form, you're meant to complete that healing process and heal that inner child. And when you heal that inner child, you're meant to spread the light to others. Balance, exactly what the ladybug said in Ladybug's message to you. This stuff, I can't, like, it just, it never ceases to amaze me how these cards come out as to what is written in my journal. But balance, the masculine energy and feminine energy have to have a healthy balance. You have to have that healthy balance. Yin and yang energy, which I have on my ring here, you have to balance. You can't come into each other physically if you don't balance that energy. Sometimes when you come together too, you may have more energy, like you may have predominantly more feminine energy or predominantly more masculine energy. You come together to balance each other's energy. And this is one of the most beautiful messages I have for you today. Beautiful masculine is feeling deep regret. A lot of it has to do with the inner child. And when we start healing that inner child, we have a lot of regret. But one of the most important, I wouldn't say important, but one of the most significant part of this journey is the regret that the masculine energy has. And oftentimes they regret the way they treated their feminine energy and how they left the situation. It just, when you come into that bubble love, it's not sustainable. And I know there's some people, myself included, that when I met my twin, I was like, I didn't even know what was happening. Like I was like, how is it possible that I don't even know this guy and I'm like head over heels in love with him? I've never felt any way for any man that I felt towards this man. You know, it doesn't matter whatever type of relationship you're in. I was married for 20 years and I never had feelings for my ex-husband as I do for my twin now. And when they leave, they have regret. In their mind, they're like, I can't deal with this, it's too much, because it triggers these wounds. It triggers these wounds. And they're not ready to deal with those wounds. So that's where they're at. They're deep regret. There's always regret. And I love this, and I love it so much. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you a different message. If the masculine could say anything to you right now, what would they say to you? Feminine. And again, you could be feminine energy in a male body or vice versa. Depends on where you are on the journey. Generally, the person that runs is masculine. Generally, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's right. So I'm going to call out for 4 cards, and if the masculine could say anything to the feminine energy, if 4 fall out, I'll take them. No. Just to give you an indication, even when you come back into physical reunion, there are still a lot of storms that you have to overcome, and it's how you overcome those. There's I love this. As I said, there's new beginnings coming. There's luck. Lady love is on your side. Aw, I love all of this. Stay strong and love you. Self-love is the most important thing in order for you to get movement forward. And sometimes you just have to make that decision too. 1 card, please. Just to walk away. That's exactly what I did. I just decided to do me. Sorry, folks. Okay, one card, please. Thank you. Okay. Oh my God, I cannot stop spying on you. So, this masculine energy is watching you via social media. Some of them may be doing drive-bys by your house. They want to know if you're still available. That's the message I'm getting right now. Or if you're with somebody. They're not ready to fully commit and come back to you in the 3D, but they're keeping an eye on you as to where you are. And yeah, it's kind of crazy. I'm gonna marry your ass. I love that card. Cracks me up, actually. These messages crack me up. This particular masculine, when you came together, you were the only one that he felt he wanted to marry right away, if that makes any sense. I'm getting this message right now. Yeah, he can't imagine, even though some of them may be in karmic relationships, reminding you that karmic relationships are meant to teach lessons, and those cycles, when they end, you will come into physical fruition. But they want to marry you, and secretly they're anxious to see you, you know. So that kind of resonates with, oh my God, I can't stop spying on you, and connect with me in 5D. That ladybug represents astral projection, and to me, astral projection doesn't always mean it's out of body. Astral projection means that when you are in an unconscious state or conscious state, you connect with each other. And sometimes you'll wake up and you'll have this feeling that you actually connected with each other, but you don't have recollection. Like your memory isn't allowing you to recollect the actual experience, but you know that you felt like you were with your twin. And that's connecting in the 5D and other connections in the 5D. And this is such a crazy, crazy connection. And you can't explain it to anyone, but you can hear the thoughts of each other, and that's that mirroring going back and forth. So what I like to do now is just spice things up a little bit. I'm going to do the energy oracle. So that's what the energy is as of now. And I love this. I love it all so much. It's so beautiful. You're all beautiful, and you're all loved very, very much. We're in troubling times right now. Vibration's very low, and we are very empathic. Twins are very empathic, very intuitive, and people are vampire and energy vampires right now. Sorry, that was 3. So it's putting you in a low vibration. And if it's 3, I'll take it. And it is. Okay, so these are the 4 cards I have. A man holding a coin. Okay, and it's number 43. 4 and 3. If that resonates, 4 and 3 and 7. A man holding a coin. So there's someone in your life right now that is a man in your life, and it could even be your twin, that is extremely wealthy. And he's extremely wealthy. And what I'm getting right now is there is some form of, for some, not all, there is a struggle with some karmic relationship as it relates to money. And it's not easy for them to walk away because the karmic interference is interfering with this man with the coin. And it's not enabling them to walk away as they want. I have the thinking woman here, and that's number 47. And I feel like a lot, and myself included. Just because I'm together with my twin physically doesn't mean that we don't have our trials and tribulations along the path of enlightenment. But I feel like a lot of you are reflecting and thinking, and it's a tough journey when you're physically apart. And many of you are just, you can't shut it off. You just can't. You cannot stop thinking of your twin. And this here, like, this is what I'm resonating with. You just can't. And I've been there. You try and stop, but it consumes you, it plagues you, it eats you. I have the envy card here. Envy is not such a great attribute. And what I feel particularly with this card right at this moment, and it resonates with my journal so to a certain degree with the storm. And what I resonate with the storm is there certain people in your soul group or your circle that has envy for the love that you have for each other. And that envy is almost a poison. It's a low vibration. So do me a favor, please look around you, because there's some people that are actually wolf in sheep's skin. So they're not what they appear, and they have envy. And even though you feel that you have their support, you actually do not. And I love this card so much. It basically resonates with what I said earlier, healer of all ages. And many of you are healers. You're empathic, you're intuitive, you're visionaries, you have wisdom. And when you heal, all of these supernatural, awesome, I don't want to say powers, but I want to say powers. You have the ability, you have this magnetism about you that you heal instantly because of the love that you have in your heart, and people gravitate towards you. But it also has to do with this healing that inner child. And once you do heal that inner child, you have that light within you, which ultimately you find the light of each other. And I love this also so very much. So now, it's something a little bit different too, is these are wisdom. So I believe these wisdom of the oracle is very, very important. We've got the energy, but we also have the wisdom. The wisdom is an energy simultaneously help us migrate forward. And this is the wisdom. So where are we at now in terms of the wisdom? I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. Three cards, please. I love it. I can't. Sorry, folks. I swear I do it for my own, because everything resonates with my journal. It may not resonate with you, but it certainly resonates with the journal. And the journal, these messages are meant for you. Okay. Thank you. So I love this message, and again, everything resonates with everything. More specifically in the journal, the messages will always come out in the cards, but not for you. So I feel like there's a fortune cookie here, and there's a chest, and whatever is something in your life. I feel like there's a storm or pardon my whatever, shit show going on right now, and it's not for you. And it's how you maneuver through this. You have to do it in a loving heart space, but something's certainly not working for you right now. To give you an insight, when I was clearing the path to get to my twin, there was a lot of garbage I removed out of my life to get there. Friends, family, all sorts of things that were not for me. They were not serving me. They were just they kept bringing me down to a low vibration. So there's something not for you right now. Get it out of the way. And when you do, you will have that new life, new beginnings. 111, the ladybug represents rebirth. There's a new life coming. Your wishes are being fulfilled. And some of you are getting a message. Now, the message could be from Spirit, Source, God, universe, however you resonate. That's what because I meditate in an Epsom salt bath every day, and that was one of the messages that was given to me today was pay attention. Pay attention. Specifically today, there could be messages being delivered to you. It could be the sign of numbers. It could be anything, license plate. It could be a bird. It could be something that you've asked for. So pay attention. That message is coming to you. But also to pay attention, one of the things that was given to me today is just pay attention in general. Pay attention to your surroundings. And number 38, to be fair. And what I resonate with this card is, to be fair, is to yourself. Whatever's not for you, be fair to you. To be fair to you. This journey ultimately is about oneself. And one is, how do you spell one? 0 N-E. Universe is uni, universe. This is about you. Okay, this is all about you. The sooner you drop the expectations that it's about your twin, the sooner you'll come together. You have to drop all these expectations. The last one, and then I'm going to do animal spirit today, because I haven't done an animal for a long time, is these are healing cards. So these healing cards are what you're meant to be healing at this moment. And what you should be working on, what you should be working on to get yourself in tip-top shape. All right. It's tip-top spiritual shape. All right. So let's call out for 4 cards, please. This one. Two more, please. Have 2 full auto take on. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I love this all. Okay. So, we have victim consciousness. These are such beautiful cards. Victim consciousness is what I resonate right now is I resonate this with the thinking woman, and victim consciousness in that victim mindset. And sometimes you do it and you don't even realize that you're doing it. You're plaguing yourself with the question, why? Why did this happen? Why am I going through this? Why? Well, don't ask that question why, because you will not get those answers. Those answers come within yourself. And you're playing you're plaguing your consciousness with things right now that you shouldn't be plaguing yourself with. And you should be just focusing on the best that you can be and loving you. And when you love you unconditionally, that radiates out into the world. Pride. Okay? See, this is a little bit of a dark card here, And what I radiate with the pride is your pride is the interference right now with the healing process and the love. And some of you, not all, and excuse me for, I have to say it as it comes out, you're like, excuse me for the swearing, fuck this, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. And it's just like that pride is the interference. I'll tell you that when I was going through this daunting, journey, I was waiting for my twin to come to me. And, you know, like, I would be like, okay, like, you know, and I was putting that manifestation out there. But in reality, I went to him. So if your gut and your heart and everything, and there's that energy pull for you to go, go. Doesn't mean they have to come knocking on your door. If something is driving you to go there, go there. And the worst that can happen is you will know the truth, whether this is your twin or not. You know, because sometimes you could mix a soulmate up with a twin, and you'll at least get the answers, and at least you'll get that inner peace. I was shaking. I was so scared. I don't think I was ever as scared as I was when I went there. And it was so funny because he was talking about twin flames the first time I went up to him, and I was like, oh my, that's so random. But he thought his karmic was his twin. And I said, no. Like, where would you just randomly come up with twin flames from? It was after we met that he kind of stumbled across the twin flame. And I said, no, I'm your twin flame. But, you know, some of you, I just follow your gut, you know, and the pride is what gets in the way. I can tell you right now, I was like, there's no way I'm going there. No way. And then I couldn't fight it anymore. A hawk came probably a foot from my shoulder, and that was all but Source, God, Universe slapping me in the face and saying, it's time. Sexual arts. What I feel is if you were intimate on this journey, a lot of the intimacy was like no intimacy you've ever experienced in your life. It's non-comparable to anything you've ever experienced. And it is, you mesh, you blend, you naturally flow to each other. It is artistic. Okay, and the last thing I have for you, blessed souls, today is, because I always feel like these divine creatures, beautiful species on our earth, sometimes are our little messengers. Pay attention to these little ones. Anything that comes into your life, because sometimes they're coming in to give you specific messages for you. And if you're on this journey, you actually are awakened, so you do pay attention anyway. So I'm gonna call out. These cards are really hard to work with, so if one falls out, I'll take it. If one flips face up, I'll take it. And I'm gonna do feminine energy first. Oh, I love this. Okay, so it's number 57. I love squirrels. Sorry, I love all animals. They're cute. And the squirrels we live in Canada, so they're scurrying about right now, gathering their nuts. So it's kind of, the timing is impeccable. And it says, believe in yourself and believe in loving yourself, you know. So I'm just gonna read to you what it says. And again, it's number 57, if that resonates. Whoops. Resonates. 5 and 7 is 12, and it is a believe in yourself. And squirrel spirit. You've accumulated wisdom and experience and are surrounded by all you need. An abundance of resources is available to you through the generosity of spirit and your hard work. Squirrel spirit shows up when you need reminding that the acorns you have gathered and stowed away have enormous potential to grow. So relax into knowing that there is always enough, and you have what it takes to co-create the reality you want to experience. Through diligent preparation, you have gained wisdom and strength. How much potential you have. Believe in yourself, for spirit believes in you. And once you know you have enough, and you are enough, doesn't that truth make you feel safe and secure? It should, for you have everything you need right now. And what I want to go over there is you have the abundance of resources. and all of your hard work, and you're gaining the wisdom. And I just think this is just absolutely beautiful. To me, you're getting there, feminine energy, and you're doing everything, and you're healing those around you. And just believe in yourself. You're doing phenomenal. So I'm just going to take this one out, and I'm going to do masculine. I'm going to call it for one card. And Frog Spirit. And that's number 28. 2 and 8 is 10. 4, 2, and 8. And I love this card too. Clear the clutter. That's exactly what's going on with the masculine energy. Clearing the clutter of the inner child. And clearing the clutter out of their life in general. That's one of the things you have to do. Declutter. Okay, clear the clutter. Frog Spirit knows that while the other frogs are croaking away, this is a time for you to simplify and declutter your life so you can feel content on your own lily pad. Even when life isn't creating a total peace, we can become drawn to the excitement of lots of noise. Then the next thing we know, our schedules and our homes are cluttered with commitments we regret making and objects taking up valuable space. Even relationships need decluttering, as they often become messy. Frog Spirit appears to tell you to clean house, prioritize what you need, and get rid of or give away the rest, so you can have some space in your day and in your head. You don't need the old stuff and its stories shouting out at you about the past. Along with physical clutter, friendships that are sometimes kept long past their expiration date, weighing you down with unnecessary baggage. Now is the time to let go. Whatever you need will appear when you need it. So release your grip on all that clutter that is making you feel anxious and burdened. Frog Spirit wants you to reclaim your space, unencumbered by shoulds, oughts, and could have beens. Let go and jump. You are free from all of that old stuff. So again, whatever resonates, new beginnings, clear out the clutter. What isn't serving you? It's all energy. And I was predominantly and am predominantly masculine energy. That's why I speak from a masculine perspective. You're doing perfect, beautiful, and wonderful. And I love you all so much. And I wish you nothing but blessings on your journey. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Thanks very much, folks.